It's the communal atmosphere, the big round tables. My belly's happy, also my heart. It's so damn good. Singapore is known around the world as a financial center. The best thing you can do when you're in this island city state is bring your Singaporean dollars down to a food hawker center, experience the local life and this beautiful dining culture. This is controlled chaos, no AC, food and people everywhere, the aromas of chefs cooking. Every time I come to Singapore, one thought comes to my mind: hawkers. And we're in the Chinatown Complex. Good old beef brisket noodles. Hold up. The beef brisket noodles. This dish may look underwhelming due to a simple plating, but as you mix the noodles and the sauce, you'll be convinced otherwise. The proof is in the pudding, they say. Here, they cook this beef brisket and tendon until it's super tender. Oh, this stall, if you come early, you'll avoid the lines, the rush, because in the afternoon, there's so many office workers lining up to get the delicious beef brisket with these springy noodles. Just look at this work of art right here. The beef brisket with this chunks of fat, its deliciousness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tender, melts in your mouth. The soy sauce taste on a bed of springy noodles. Fatty ox, they got the winning combination. Now what I love about Fatty Ox, indeed all the stalls here in the hawker centers, the auntie and uncle, they're there so early preparing the food, a dedication to their art, these generous chunks of beef brisket, even more so than I expected, just massive chunks in there, all for $6 Singaporean dollars. Do know, this plate has a strong herbal taste, but I mixed it with some chilies. This, my friend, is a proper kick to the morning. Now, we came here early in the morning to beat the rush, and it's quite calming here. We get a gentle breeze coming in from Chinatown. We're looking out, we get a view of the historic, protected old center right here. We're right in the heart of the central business district, the downtown of Singapore, in an historic hawker center. And talk about goodness on top of goodness. It even comes with a little side of broth here with some spring onions to wash it all down. Look at this, the lines are already starting to form outside of Fatty Ox as the hours and the day rolls on. Singapore created these hawker centers after it gained its independence. At the time, there were all these street food vendors, hawkers everywhere in the street, and they wanted to create a cleaner environment where everybody was in one place, hence the hawker center. And right now, there are around 150 to 200 hawker centers all across Singapore. The Chinatown Complex is the biggest with over 250 hawker stalls. Now it truly is a maze in here with stalls everywhere, but don't worry, there's a map in most of the hawker centers. Also, the individual hawkers, well, they're numbered. They have codes, numbers to them, so you can find all the places you want to go to as long as you have the name and the number. Now, of note in these hawker centers, there are separate refreshment drink hawkers, so you get your drinks from different stalls and you get your food from the other stalls. And I can never say no to another coffee as we search for the next eatery here. Number 212, I think it is. Yeah, this is row 219 to 125, 2104 to 108. We're deep in the heart of a hawker center here, working our way through the stalls as we find 210. Big line here at 210 and 212 right there behind me. This right here is Popiah, and it's maybe not the first thing that people would recommend in hawker centers. It's more of a snack. You can find it at any hawker center, and it's quintessential Singapore. Hi, can I get a Popiah? They're pretty big, aren't they? It's $2. A good Popiah skin should be paper thin yet pliable, and that's what An Chen excels at. They make it themselves right in that stall there, and it holds this generous filling of turnips, sliced carrots, and peanut. Crunchy, satisfying, a bit spicy. I asked her to put a little bit of spice in there. Such a sweet lady. We saw her do the preparation right in front of us. You know you have fresh ingredients, and really, this is quite large. Two of these, they cost $2 Singaporean dollars each. I think 2 of these, you can make yourself a lunch. It's the texture as well. It's the garlic and peanut crunch in between your teeth. This is a winning combination right here. This is slightly warmed, not hot, not cold. Yeah, so good. You gotta get one of these snacks. Another thing about these tables, it's first come, first serve. There are no reservations. Now what the smart Singaporeans do is they leave a water bottle or their telephone on the table while they go place their order. Yes, it's Singapore, no one's gonna steal your telephone. They place their order, they get their tray in hand, and they know when they come back, they got their table and their seat waiting for them. Another thing is you need to bus your own table. Take the trays up to this tray stand, you put your trays here, and be warned, if you don't do so, you can get fined. So be a good global citizen of the world when you're in Singapore. Clean your table. It's nearly 11 o'clock. This hawker center is truly starting to come alive. While I'm waiting for some of the other hawkers to open at 11:30, I want to take you to a sweet spot. We've had some savory items, but now time for something that's truly popular in social media, the Min Jiang Ke. The peanut Min Jiang Ke? Just one, yes. Thank you. This is really gaining in popularity now as people look for the traditional and local items. It's a soft, bready pancake, traditionally filled with a peanut sauce, which is what I got this morning. It's doughy. You have the crunch of peanuts in the middle. We saw the young niece prepare the batter, put the peanuts in, cut them up, serve them up so quick, and only 90 Singaporean cents for this. I probably should have got 2. Soft and fluffy with the cake-like texture on the outside. Traditionally you find it with the peanut filling on the inside, but nowadays you can see it with the matcha filling. You can see it with the red bean paste filling as well. Now bear in mind, to get your hands on some of this deliciousness, you need to plan accordingly. You can't go late in the afternoon. Most of the places that serve up these great pancakes close by 2 p.m. This is my 3rd or 4th day here on this Singapore trip, and I've been unlucky up until this morning. There's a popular place called Granny Pancakes, and you can look for those in several hawker centers. Here in the Chinatown Complex, they don't have Granny Pancakes, but they have this place here, which is just as good. I'm just getting the last bits of peanuts. Oh yeah, a proper snack before we find our next destination. Oh, I love the sounds of the spatula hitting on the wok, and you can hear the flame as you turn it on. Bang, bang, bang. Getting the dishes ready for the next customers that are coming in. Okay, where are we heading next? Eateries that serve honest bowls of noodles and dumplings exist all over China. And this Michelin-recognized stall brings a slice of that here. Xiao Long Bao, steamed buns. This family-run stall specializes in legit Sichuan dishes like beef noodles, but what they really excel in are their Xiao Long Bao. So what makes a hawker center special?
Because it's good food for the value for money, right?
And the aunties and uncles, it's a tradition, a food tradition that they maintain.
Yeah, that's right. And one of those hawker center that has a tradition in it. A lot of hawker stores are really old people, if you can see.
Yeah.
They make their stuff from scratch compared to a lot of newer stores, if you know what I mean, which actually they mix it together from the all factory made compared to handmade, homemade. This is the place.
Shalom Bao. This is hard, laborious work, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly. Look at the price. I mean, you pay 3 times more in proper restaurant.
Yeah. And Singaporeans come here.
Yes,
it's all local. You're from Singapore.
I'm from Singapore.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Look at this spicy Sichuan wontons right there, and he gave them to me for free when he saw us filming and making a video. And 10 steamed Xiaolong Bao dumplings right there, all for 7 Singaporean dollars. Let's get right into it. Each of these delicious hand-folded dumplings, these Xiaolong Bao, are filled with pork, filled with leeks, and you have to be careful when biting into them. They can explode in your mouth. So tiny, yet packing such a strong, powerful punch of deliciousness. Oh. Yeah, sure, they were in the Michelin Guide a few times over the years. What I really love about this place is you see the machine pumping out the dough for the bao. Pork, leeks, I think a slight hint of ginger in there, a soft twang of something. You see the auntie and the uncle working hard. You see them putting the filling inside the baos. Everything done with precision, but also with love. And the uncle was super kind to me to give me this free plate of wontons, spicy Sichuan wontons. It's not even yet noon, and I'm definitely already getting my daily spice intake. Oh, shishi uncle. Ah, the chili, the herbs, the green onions, all handmade. Broth that's been cooking sometimes up to 12 hours. See the line forming behind me? Sure, this place is popular, but with this care and attention, you can see why it was awarded a Michelin plate. Oh yeah, it's so damn good.
Chinese food, and it's really good, very rich in vitamins, very cooling for such a hot weather.
He just brought over an iced drink to try. He gave me the name in Malay, gave me the name in Mandarin as well. What was this called?
Ke dong dong.
Ke dong
Our
dong.
local we call it Wa Long Long.
Ah, the double-decker Xiao Bao. All of this for only $7. And you might think, well, this is basic, cheap food, Gregor. But no, in fact, some of these places like this one here, they're awarded in the Michelin Guide. How do they keep all the prices so low? Well, it's the no-frills atmosphere of a hawker center that does it. No air conditioning in these places. You got the fans whirling everywhere, open air, so you're getting a nice breeze coming through. You have to pay to use the bathroom here. The utensils are basic. There are no table reservations. You have to bus your own table. Also bear in mind, bring your own tissues. They don't supply you with tissues either, but all this keeps the prices down and enables us to shop around and get all this deliciousness. And the thing I love about the hawker centers is the communal atmosphere, the big round tables, everybody's smashed into one place, everybody's having a good time, and you can look around and get all the different foods on offer, see with your own eyes. They're small little hawker stands, so within the hawker stands, you can see them actually make the food, serve the food, and you can interact with the aunties and uncles. Oh, it's the last one right there. Right behind me, the uncle is working the wok. We are in line for some stir-fried rice noodles, some Chow Kway Teow.
I commented on your YouTube channel before.
Ah, thank you.
Because I was very impressed. I was the one that told you that, number one, you managed to find the green section. That's an achievement.
Yeah, that's far off in the distance.
And fatty ox is a top-notch
That was
thing.
my first stop again today. This one's a new one for me. Thanks for saying hello. Chow Kway Teow is stir-fried rice noodles in Southeast Asia. Chow, well, that means stir-fry. Kway Teow, well, that's flat rice noodles. Well, it all equals deliciousness. Food Street Stir Fry has a line of customers throughout the day, and for good reason. Sweet and savory, slightly smoky, charred, that wok flavored, crunchy with the bean sprouts, a little bit of pork lard in there, and of course the seafood, the cockles. It's a perfect balance of savory and sweet, bathed in chili and dark soy sauce to darken the noodles and a punch of wok. And wok, well, that's simply that smoky flavor that you get when they're working the flame on that big, giant, moon-shaped pan. Working it, I saw the uncle there working it, so impressed with his skills. The juice, the tenderness comes from the cockles, comes from the eggs, and you get that crunch from the sprout. For me, what makes these places special is the love of their labor from the aunties and the uncles. You see them opening up their shops, slaving over the wok, slaving over the knife, preparing all the food, all the ingredients for the customers. And they're working sometimes from 6 a.m. all the way to 11 p.m. to bring you some of these plates that we're enjoying here today. When I come to Singapore, I come to the hawker centers, my belly's happy, but also my heart, just to see them, how pleased they are to please us. It's just years of working at the wok to know the right combination of all the ingredients, the egg, the bean sprouts, the cockles, the flat noodles, everything comes together in the right ratio to bring us this perfect plate. It's something that's hard to explain unless you come down to Singapore, you come to a hawker center, you sit here and sweat it out and try it for yourself. By the way, I'm putting out a regular email newsletter with all sorts of travel tips and hacks, things like visiting hawker centers in Singapore. There's a link to sign up down below. Also, while you're down there, consider becoming a channel member. You get customized emojis that go next to all of your comments, and you get early bird viewing to all of my videos before they're available to the general public. Now, if you want to know even more on Singapore, watch this video next.